Good day everyone, it's me Joey and welcome to Assessment of Learning. In this video, we will be discussing three-way table of specification or three-way TOS. Our learning outcomes is that at the end of this lesson, you will be able to demonstrate skills in crafting a three-way TOS. But first, let's start from the basic. What is table of specification? TOS is a tool used to describe test items in terms of the content and process dimensions. It is a blueprint or plan prepared by a teacher to serve as a basis for the test construction, specifically in making a summative or periodical test. It is a tool used to specify test item in terms of the content and process dimension. Why is TOS important? Well, table of specification is very important because it improves the content validity of the teacher's constructed test, which means it helps teacher identify whether the test covers and what it should be covers. Second is it helps teacher in determining the types and number of items they need to construct. Third is it helps teacher determine whether there is a representative sample of question on the test. So, do you understand the definition and importance of TOS? Well, this time, let's tackle about the steps in making TOS. First step is list down the topics covered of the inclusion of the test. So, in my example, I have 8 topics that should be covered in my periodical test. The second step is determine the learning objective of each topic that you need to include. For example, my first topic is the sun and its origin, and the learning objective is recognize the birth of the sun. The second is differentiate the composition of the solar system, explore the different wonders in the universe, and so on and so forth. Third is specify a number of meeting or hours spent for teaching a particular topic. So for the first, I have 2 hours. Second, 4. 3, 2. Fourth, 4. 1, 3, 2, and also 2 for the topic about the hydrosphere. In this example, to get the total hours spent, just add all the number of meetings from all the topics. The total number of hours in this period is 20 hours. Fourth step is to determine the number of items we will have in each topic. So we decided to make a 60 items periodical test. But if you want more than that or less than 60, then it's up to you. In my case, for the first topic, I have only 6 number of items to be covered. How to get 6 out of 60? Of course, you can't just put any number for that. You must follow the rules for this to be valid and reliable. So we simply divide 2, which is our time spent for this topic, to the total time spent, which is 20 hours. So the answer is 0.1. And then multiply this to 60, which is our total number of items. So the answer is 6. At the same step for the rest of the topic. To check if your number of items in each topic is correct, get the sum of all the number of items. And the answer is equal to the total number of items you have decided. So 6 plus 12 plus 6 plus 12 plus 3 plus 9 plus 6 plus 6 is equals to 60. So it is 100%. So let's move on to the level of cognitive behavior and knowledge dimension, item format, number and placement of items. The level of cognitive behavior are remembering, which represents in the table R, U for understanding, AP for applying, AN for analyzing, E for evaluating, and C for creating. So remembering and understanding, we give 1 point only, since it is merely based on knowledge, an easy part of the task. For applying and analyzing, that can be found at the bottom of the table, we give 2 points each item because it is more on comprehension, the average part of the task. And for evaluating and creating, 3 points per item, since it is the difficult part of the task. Kindly observe the table and the legend below. For knowledge dimension, F, which means factual, C means conceptual, P for procedural, and M for metacognitive. For the type of test, we are using Roman numerals. For number 1 and 2, 3, I've used factual knowledge dimension in a multiple choice kind of test under the column of remembering. For number 4 to 6, under understanding column of cognitive behavior, 4 to 6 is a multiple choice test in a conceptual form, followed for the rest of the items. So the overall total for item distribution is, for remembering and understanding, is again 36, the 60% of 60. The applying and analyzing is 18, the 30% of 60 items, and for evaluating and creating is only 6 items, the 10% of 60. So after watching this video, it is your turn to make your own table of specification and then proceed to your questionnaire.